She feels like she wants to be alone, and she's only happiest when she's in a group like this. And she's struggling to be the witness. It's like an emotional roller coaster. She's in a state of trust again today, but it's still quite emotional. Sorry, that was quite a bit.
Okay, I'll offer some insights on that, and then I think there was a comment from Megan I saw popping up, or a hand up. So I'll do that, and then we'll probably close after that. Um, the family thing or friends thing, it also relates to Julie's question, because people can often see you going through these transitions and things changing. And this whole thing with your personality changing, your behaviors and choices changing. And basically, there's a number of things happening there as well, but people basically, whether consciously or unconsciously, put you into a box of this is how D is. But as you start opening to this and deepening into yourself, it actually can be quite challenging for family members and friends and so forth who've used to you being a certain way, and then but your life choices and so forth are changing, and that's actually quite challenging for their egos, because this box of identification of D has suddenly become something else. So when you understand that, it's actually fear in them that's arising. It's fear of that change, because it's challenging their worldview of you. In yourself, the key is to recognize all of the invitations, accept them, and whilst, let's say for argument's sake, in the past you might have been a party animal, part of that may have been a projection out in the world to be liked by people or to be embraced by people, and suddenly there's a deep dawning awareness, I'm just using an extreme example, that actually you were only doing that to be liked or whatever, and now you feel more comfortable being still and alone and comfortable with that. And this is very much part of the spiritual journey. It's a phase. One moves into this sense of quietude, being alone. That phase is also to be embraced and witnessed. And out of the other side of that, as it's embraced and so forth, a new expression of you will emerge. People will be projecting all sorts of stuff onto you in this process. The key thing to trust in this process is yourself, and by yourself I mean the awareness. And it may be that you might need to provide some input to us, say, look, I'm okay, I'm getting the support I need, I'm trusting myself, I'm going with this, there's no need for you to worry. I'm assuming there's nothing wrong physically with you here now, we're talking about a spiritual process. Trust the process. The aloneness is very much part of it. The aloneness. Was there anything, something else that I missed there, Johnny? I think you said something else and I can't remember what that was now.
Yeah, one sec. So
Dee's saying thank you, it resonates, so that obviously maybe.
yeah, so you've touched upon that, only feeling comfortable in groups like this, wanting to be alone, and then that there's waves of emotion coming up again. It's not so easy to be the witness when you feel unwell and stressed.
Yeah, okay. This will also occur because there's it appears like Megan posted on the Endless Peace and Love group, it appears like this tug of war going on between the mind and awareness, But the only one that's actually creating that tug of war is actually the identification with the body mind. But even the tug of war is seen, and even the one who is struggling is seen. So the mere fact that it can be reported, as challenging as it might be at the human level, it's still observed. And so the witnessing presence is the one to trust. It appears on the screen of consciousness like there's a struggle. Just take that out, let that be there. Take the word struggle away from it and let it be an appearance, and it will pass more quickly, more smoothly.